Good morning, guys. Dave back again for another trucking vlog. It is about 7:30 in the morning Central Time. We are going to pick up basically in Omaha, Nebraska. We got to stop for fuel at a little, I guess, mom and pop truck stop is where they have me going. And then we are going to Waverly, Nebraska to pick up at like a Tractor Supply distribution center. And then we are taking that, it's a multi-stop load, so we'll have two drops that we have to do for this. Both are basically in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They're not in the city of Minneapolis, but you know, right on the outskirts. That's other city names, but when you Google Maps it, it shows it's basically Minneapolis. So yeah, number one, I've never been to Nebraska, which right now we're still in Iowa, but I've never been to Nebraska, and then I've never been to Minnesota. But yeah, guys, we're in Iowa right now. We are 7 minutes away from where I fuel up. This is going to be the first time that I have fueled at anywhere that wasn't a Love's. I guess there isn't a Love's around here. There hasn't been many truck stops at all. But where we're going is called SAPS Truck Stop, S-A-P-P-S Truck Stop. So I don't know if it's like a little mom and pop truck stop or just one of those big travel plazas that's not one of the major truck stops, obviously. There's also been a couple of people asking me, can you do like some moto vlogs? Can we get some moto vlogs? And I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm a truck driver now. I'm only home a few days a month. I can't really do moto vlogs at all anymore. So it's either this or nothing, really. I mean, that's kind of the only option that I have is to do this now. And trust me, I thought about just doing this and not doing videos. I really did. I was planning on just giving up YouTube completely.
Turn right at the traffic light.
But I found that I really enjoy doing this, and I enjoy doing this a lot more than moto vlogs too. Moto vlogs got to a point where it was just a chore for me to do them, and I would rather just ride without doing them than just like throw some music in and enjoy my freaking motorcycle. There's a pilot here. Oh, is that it? No, it's on the left, it says. Sat Bros, there it is right there. So I gotta take this left, I guess. I guess this is the left that I take. Looks like it. But yeah, like this is, I'm doing as work anyways doing this. And so I don't mind to film and...
At Sapros Service Center on the left.
It makes me not feel so lonely. It's lonely out here, man. So yeah, it's nice to be able to talk about what I'm doing, share my experiences with people, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is like a big truck stop and everything. They got a shop and everything here. It's just not one of the, like, you know, Pilot Loves and all that mumbo jumbo. How am I gonna let's see what this one looks like. I could have went to that first one. Yeah, this will work. Oh, I don't want to be behind that oversized load, dude. There we go. Alrighty then. Alright guys, give me a few minutes to fuel up, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Man, this thing's tight. Alright guys, so we now have fuel. We are filled up with fuel and diesel exhaust fluid, and we are about to try to navigate ourselves. Oh, that Mack truck's coming too. Sorry bro, I was first. Navigate ourselves up out of this place. I'm assuming I go this way, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad at all. And then we are going to two Tractor Supply stores, the actual Tractor Supply stores, like we've done before a couple times. I'm gonna have to buy me a new Tractor Supply hat when I get out there. Make sure we don't hit that curb. We cleared it. We gotta take a right up here, so let's move to the right lane. No traffic coming, we're good. So yeah, two Tractor Supply stores close to the Minneapolis area. I actually don't mind delivering to the Tractor Supply stores at all. They're usually pretty easy. I mean, that first one that I had, I don't know if you guys remember, that one gave me a little bit of trouble, but then again, I was only like doing this for a week. I could probably nail it a lot easier now. I feel like I'm a bit better than I was freaking my first week. I'm still not great, man. Some spots still give me hell, and I got to do like 5, 6, 7 pull-ups just to get it right, you know what I mean? So I get better, and I have my on and off days is the thing. Like some days, dude, I pick up and deliver and just hit every single spot with like one little pull-up or whatever, and I'm good. And then other days I just cannot get it where it needs to go. And I get all sorts of flustered, man. I think that's everybody though. Horseshoe Casino, man. I don't think I'm ever gonna go to a casino while I'm a truck driver, just because where I'm from we have tons of casinos, so it's like nothing like new to me where I'm like, oh, casinos, I want to go waste my money away. You know what I mean? Is that Nebraska? Or not Nebraska, but is that Omaha right there? I mean, there's big buildings right there. I'm assuming that's Omaha right there. I don't know. I mean, it's a freaking downtown area right there. I mean, we're almost to the state border right now, and we're in Iowa. We're 0.7 from the state border, so I mean, that must be Omaha, Nebraska over that way. I mean, it has to be, because we're right here. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I've never been here. First time I'm about to cross over the line into Nebraska. New state, finally. I've been through the same states: Texas, Missouri, Ohio, Oklahoma. Haven't seen nothing new, but I've never been to Minnesota, and I've never been to Nebraska. So here we go. We're about to cross the state line. Nebraska, the good life. Home of the Arbor Day. Alrighty then. Arbor Day it is, Nebraska. You know, it's weird. Like, every state kind of has their own feel to them. I don't know if that makes any sense, but even let's say you go from like Oklahoma to Kansas, like for some reason there's just, even though you would think they would be a lot alike, they're just, I don't know, they have their own different feel to it. Even when I get into Iowa, it feels different, you know, than Kansas did. And it's just, I don't know. What's the state in the Midwest that gets the most tornadoes, that you see a lot of the storm chasing and big tornadoes? Like, it's Kansas, isn't it? Doesn't Kansas get most of those? I know it's like Oklahoma, Kansas, probably Nebraska. Like, it's all those kind of states right up in there. But is there like one that's worse than the others? Like, if I was to guess, I would think it's like Kansas, isn't it? As an outsider, I feel like Kansas or like Oklahoma are like the two worst for like the big tornadoes. I don't know. I've never seen a tornado in person. Never have. Like, you know, where you look out into the distance and there's this huge tornado out there. I've only seen it in videos. Hopefully I don't have to see them. I'm not like super excited to be driving a truck down a freaking Kansas highway one day and see one of those big freaking twisters, dude. I'll be like, oh god, this truck, I'm only covered to 65. I don't think I can outrun this thing. That'd be terrifying, dude, if that thing was coming like straight at you. Like, what do you do? And then things can freaking turn too, dude. Like, you know, it'll be going one direction and suddenly it's like, whoop, let me go this way instead. And, oh man. Put me in like a freaking Lamborghini or something, and then I'll go do some storm chasing when I feel like I can actually outrun the thing. Alright guys, we're coming up on our exit in Waverly, Nebraska. That might be it. Look at all them CFI trailers, dude. Holy crap. That is a ton. That's it right there. Tractor Supply Co. There is nothing but CFI trailers out there on that side, dude. That's insane. I mean, we do a lot of work for Tractor Supply, so they are like a big customer of ours. And I'm picking up one of those loaded ones. This is a drop and hook, so it's good, guys. We just go, we drop this empty trailer wherever they tell us to, probably on that back lot with all those other Tractor Supply, those CFI trailers. And then we pick up our loaded trailer and boop, we off to Minnesota, man. Which, by the way, guys, like I said, when I get this camera up here, you guys are gonna have such a better view of everything. Especially when I clean all the bugs off the windshield, man. I totally forgot earlier when I got fuel. I almost always at Love's clean off the thing. But I guess since it was a new place, I was busy trying to fuel, and I just got in the truck and went. and I'm busy trying to YouTube and everything else that I just totally forgot to clean off my windshield. Yeah, dude, they literally got a Tractor Supply right outside the distribution center. It's pretty funny. Alright guys, we're coming up on the guard shack now. I'll be back with you once we get through here, and we'll be on our way to Minnesota, man. Alright guys, so we got to go all the way around the building to the shipping office. I just had to open up my doors, if you guys can see, to show them that it was empty. And we go over by the shipping office. We go in there, give them my pickup number, all that stuff. They give me my bills for the trailer that I'm taking out of here. And I guess they tell me here where I need to drop it because the security guard didn't tell me, so I don't know. But yeah, look, there's a yard dog right there carrying the CFI trailer. All right, guys, she said it was located in 6033. So, and the number, of course, is 51649 6033. What are these here? So then I got a reference of, you know, are these six? No, these are fives. These are fives. Okay, so they're counting down from fives, so that's not good. Where is 6033 at? See, now we're down to the tens. So they must reset after we get to 1,000. Maybe they reset to the sixes? I'm assuming? I don't know. The hell is 6033? Alright guys, so I'm assuming on the other side of this guard shack is the only other place that it can be, because there's the guard shack we came in right there. So I'm assuming up here would be probably 6033. Yeah, 7,000s. Bam. It's probably gonna be it sitting right there, dude. Probably my trailer. Let's see. Yep, 6,000's right here. I just had to explore, that's all. She could have told me like it's toward the guard shack or something. She was just like, it's 6033. She was super freaking nice though, man. Really nice lady. Just very friendly, cheerful to be at work. Like, it's always the type of people you enjoy. There it is right here, boys. 51649. That's our trailer. That's the trailer. Woohoo! But yeah, she was just really nice. Oh, which one is it? Oh shoot, I totally jacked that up, dude. Oh shit. I totally jacked this up. I always get confused when I'm bobtailing how to turn the wheel. It's like a car. Like I do how to back a car, but when you do one way with the trailer so many times and then you go to bobtail, it's like, oh wait. You gotta think about it for a second, then it comes back, you know, after you're good. Is that trailer too high? It might be too high, boys. Oh, that's a perfect back though. Let's go check the height of it. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna show you guys some things, because a lot of you guys always tell me, you're like, oh Dave, you forgot to do the tug test, right? To make sure that you're locked in or something. And you guys gotta understand, I make a lot of editing cuts in my videos, I really do. So I will show you exactly what I do whenever I'm hooking up to the trailer. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check the height. Because if it's too high, you will not lock in. So the height on this one is good. It's just gonna slide up and pretty much lock in. Then we back into it and listen for the lock in. Next thing we do is we start up front. We check and make sure that we have our trailer registration, which would be in here, usually in a little bag like that. We check and make sure that right here we have an inspection label. Make sure that's been inspected. This is one of the very new trailers. Like, these things are freaking nice, dude. Like, everything is like almost brand new, basically. All right, so first thing I will do is I will hook up the airlines. So we will go red to red. It's for the trailer's air. Blue to blue. That's your service brakes. And then electrical. electrical, we'll go in there. Now we also make sure that the release lever is all the way in, and to make sure that I'm locked in, I always take my flashlight and I get under and I look, I'm locked in. I make sure that those locking jaws are around the kingpin. My buddy told me to do that because my trainer taught me to do the tug test. But my buddy was telling me if you got a really heavy trailer, sometimes you try to tug and it'll keep your truck there and you're really not locked in. Get under the trailer and look. He said every time you wake up in the morning at a truck stop, make sure nobody pulled your lever, make sure you're locked in. Always do that. So now, we checked our registration, we checked our inspection sticker, we hooked up our air lines, hooked up our electrical. Now, we raise the landing gear. Now, CFI does require us to put locks on our trailers, so we do have to put a lock on it. Pisses me off sometimes. There we go. Usually they're down here, but not on this new trailer. I was like, where do I lock this at? There we go. She's all locked up, seals on there. Now what we do is we turn on, I usually turn on all my lights and make sure that all of my lights are working. Top, trailer, I even check my truck lights just because, you know, why not? ABS light, brake lights, four ways, you put everything on, make sure everything works, make sure all the lights are on. Just make sure that everything looks good. You check your tires. I have to hold down the trailer brake lever in my truck with like a clip, like a binder clip, and then I walk around and listen for air leaks. Check the tires, make sure the tires look good, make sure there's nothing wrong with them, look at the brakes, just do like a basic inspection, and check and make sure everything looks good, everything's in working order. I'm about to do that now, and this is one of the newer trailers, so everything's probably going to be pretty good on here, but you still want to look. And so yeah, like I said, there's been a few times people say, hey Dave, you didn't check to make sure you were locked in, or hey Dave, you know, make sure you leave a gap in the landing gear when you let them down. And I will defend myself on this too. My trainer always taught me to leave a gap at the bottom, and I always do. But when I'm standing at this angle and I'm looking down and I roll it down, it looks like it's to the ground, when really there's like a freaking gap like that much that I leave before I put the landing gear down, but you can't tell on video. So then, you know, a couple people have said, hey man, leave a gap on your landing gear. Yeah, I know you guys are just trying to help, and I'm glad when you guys try to help. I learn stuff from you guys all the time, but a lot of the things I guess that I don't always show. I just try to streamline the video a little bit, and you know, if I showed myself hooking up the trailer every single time, that's all, you know, like that would be every video, and after you've seen it once, you've seen it every time, so why show you a bunch more times?